we got a guest here, and his name is Brad Smith. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, PJ.
And you are a student athlete, and you go to Gaither. And we have just a little questions for you. Dylan, you can take the first one.
What made you choose football?
Well, I started off with baseball, actually, when I was about 5 or 6 years old. And, you know, I just wanted to try something new. And so I signed up for football, and I've been playing ever since.
Then what made you choose baseball?
You know, just a little league thing, just starting. It was right down the street from my house. So just started that. Had a couple of friends who were on the team, so.
How old were you when you started football?
6 years old.
Wow. What league did you play for?
TBYFL, Tampa Bay Youth Football League. Played the Citrus Park Bills.
Dylan, you want to take it?
Who is your idol?
My idol, I'd have to say, is Wes Welker, the receiver for the Patriots. You know, he works hard. He does everything he's supposed to.
Do you play other sports?
I actually I wrestle at Gaither High School as well.
What is most important for a person that wants to be good?
Sport or grades, first of all. You know, you got to have good grades to play. You have to have a 2.0 average or a C average. Working hard, you know, by yourself. If you're not at school, you know, just training, lifting weights, doing that stuff.
And you got to have good attendance, that's for sure.
Yes, good attendance.
And there was recently a wrestle forfeit, and if you want to give us a little knowledge about that.
In Iowa, high schooler wrestling forfeited his first match in the state championship because of he had to wrestle a girl, and it's against his religion to wrestle a girl, so he decided to forfeit.
And you got I see that you have a cast on your leg.
Yes.
And as you told me, it was a broken ankle. How did you get that?
Wrestling, you know, he was trying to take me down, and I just stepped wrong, and it rolled, and I fractured the growth plate in my ankle.
So the tiniest things can wreck your...
Oh, yeah. The tiniest things could totally mess up your body. So you just have to make sure you take care of your body, you know, take your vitamins and work out and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, do you have any knowledge for a person that wants to be good, a good wrestler?
Working hard, you know. That's probably the most hardworking sport I've ever done. You know, you have to put a lot of time into it. You have to practice a lot. You know, at first you're not going to be good right off the bat. You might get beat a couple times, but you just have to stick with it and keep trying.
And I know how in football you get hurt sometimes, but what was the worst thing that happened to you when you got hurt doing football?
I actually fractured my collarbone a couple years back.
Almost like Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Except, did you get slammed hard?
No, it was actually on a kickoff. I hit some kid, and his helmet landed right on my collarbone and just cracked it.
And what was your reaction when you fractured it?
I felt pain, you know. I just kept going, and I finished the play, and I wanted to stay in, you know. I stayed in the rest of the drive on defense, and I played linebacker and got a couple tackles. Then the pain just got too bad, so I went off the field and took my shoulder pads off and went to the hospital and got an X-ray.
What did the X-ray look like?
It was just a slight fracture, you know, nothing big, not a straight breakthrough. It was just a little crack in it. I was out for a good 6 weeks, but I ended up coming back strong and getting MVP in the Super Bowl.
So what you're saying is if you get hurt and you come back, you're usually better than you were before.
Well, I mean, just if you get hurt, don't automatically assume that your season's over. You know, just take your medicine or whatever they give you. Just take care of it, and you know, just try to get it stronger.
And how many bottles of water do you drink a day?
I'd say about 8 or 9. 8 or 9 bottles of water a day. You know, just trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah, because I play football myself, and one time I didn't drink lots of water. I mainly drank Gatorade that day.
Yep.
And it got me dehydrated from all the sugar. And did anything happen to you? Like, did you ever get dehydrated or got hurt or something done?
Yeah. I broke my thumb during a play in practice. And so, like, I was out for a long time, and then I came back.
And did you come back stronger or weaker?
Stronger.
And what did they do to your thumb to fix it?
They gave it an X-ray, and then they put a cast. And
I know you used to have stitches on your thumb. What was that from?
My friend wanted me to cut a stick for him, and so I ran over to my house, got a pocket knife, and I cut my thumb.
So did that affect anything for you on football or sports?
Yeah, I couldn't play any sports, like at school or anywhere.
And so that just goes to show you the tiniest things. Like even a little pocket knife. It can ruin your reputation. And I personally have had something happen to me before. And it wasn't that severe. I guess you could say it's severe, but I heal very fast because I like to eat lots of fruit and lots of water, and I like to drink lots of water, and I drink a lot of milk, and all that kind of stuff can heal your body. I sprained my knee, and I was walking very funny like a penguin, and I was limping, and I was just very upset that I couldn't play when I sprained my knee, but I just knew I couldn't play because when I tried to move it, it would tighten up. And if you move it like a lot right after it just got hurt, it'll even make it worse. So, but when you give it a day, then you can start walking on it and it heals even faster. I didn't like walking on it because it's not regular walking. As I said, I was walking like a penguin.
Yeah.
So, I really was upset. And how it happened was a fluke. I was going to tackle a guy and his helmet hit my knee. And instead of going to like bend forward, it bent backward. And the coaches came over and helped me off, and I was all right. I healed fast. So, do you have a favorite team?
Not really. You know, I just try to watch as much as I can. You know, try to study the film pretty much. That makes you a lot better. You know, watching the professionals, because obviously they know what to do because they wouldn't be in that situation.
But even the professionals, sometimes they make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone makes mistakes. You know, you just gotta try to capitalize on them, and you just gotta keep practicing and trying to get better.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've had a great time with you, and we are happy to let you come in. You can come in anytime, and thank you for coming on our show.
Oh, thank you for having me on.